Hi. So, you know that from time to time I like to share with you little nuggets of wisdom or perspectives that have come from my life experiences thus far, many of which have come from my time in media. And today, my message to you is simple: don't follow your mistake. So, what do I mean by that? Well, in every life situation, mistakes happen. And in my time, I was the cause of many of those blunders, whether I had paused for too long or mispronounced a name which was my Achilles heel, God knows. In that moment, I always wanted to assume a posture that communicated to the audience that I knew I had made a mistake. I know I made a mistake in that moment, but I do know better, and you can trust me because I know better. But the live experience didn't always lend itself to that. And after all, it wasn't about me. It was about the work of this huge team that had been entrusted to me as the final leg of this relay, the anchor leg, so to speak. And so I didn't have the opportunity to assume this posture that I wanted to let you know, you the audience, to let you know that I was remorseful about the thing that I had just done. I had to learn to quickly acknowledge, if needed, that mistake and simply move on. And not just move on, as I was before. I had to move on with a whole new mindset. And so there I would find myself on the set battling in a few seconds the part of me that was thinking, how could you do that stupid thing? And replace it with this new part of me that was, you're not a mistake maker. Yes, you just made those mistakes. Yes, you just did something wrong, but you know better. And you are excellent at this and you can do it very well. So just move on. And it was a very, very difficult thing to do, but I am really grateful that I had that experience, because in my life now, all of us, I make mistakes. And the temptation is always to live in the house of that mistake. The temptation is always to follow that mistake. But if it's one thing that media has taught me, it's that following a mistake only leads to more and more mistakes, because you have limited time and attention. And if you give that attention to something that went wrong a moment ago, you're not going to get all of the things right at this moment. You're not going to give this moment your best shot. And so if you are dealing with a mistake, there are people who want you to live in remorse. There are people who want you to live in guilt and shame. You may want yourself to live in guilt and shame, but acknowledge it and move on. And move on with a transformed mindset that says, yes, I did that yesterday, but I can do better today. I can do better right now. I am already better. Don't follow your mistake. Following on your mistake only leads to more and more mistakes.